and for something completely different than what I usually do. Legoland, Florida. I've never been to any Legoland before. While I'm in the area, I needed a kind of a break from the extreme rides after 3 days at Busch Gardens, Tampa, with no lines. So more of a laid-back day. I'll empty my life savings to come to a new park here. I don't know how they get attendance with the prices they charge here. We got Dragon Coaster. I don't even know what this one does. I did see that the Hang and Bang is closed today. Dragon Coaster was pretty cool. They have an extended pre-lift section with a whole lot of intricate theming, Legos of course. And one of the better family coasters I've done, even though the coaster section is all outdoors with only a couple Lego structures around. All the cool Lego elements are, almost all the cool Lego elements are in the pre-show, or the pre-lift segment. It's basically a dark ride segment. Lego Wood, Hollywood Boulevard. To New York City. I'll walk right by it, might as well get on it. There's a group going up, so maybe I'll get the back row. Coastersaurus. Wood coaster, is this CCI? Is this PTC? I don't know. I rode in the back row, get a little bit of airtime on the drop. So it's a good starter coaster. Got a little bit of height, a little bit of speed without being too much for the little ones. Now if you ride in the back, it is a little bumpy at the bottom of the drop. I haven't done the front. So not the most forceful ride, but that's gonna be what Legoland is going for. They don't want it to be too intense. So I like it. It's not as good as the Cedar Fair junior wooden coasters. And the other operating coaster is this Wild Mouse. I walked right on, and even though they have like 7 cars, I think, on the track, you don't have to wait too long in the brake run. I think it's only 1 cycle. Some pathways are closed off, I've noticed. I guess they're doing some work. But it's a nice looking place. It's well landscaped. And when you're going up the lift hill, you're actually looking out right over the lake. That's a pretty view. And so with the Hang and Bang closed, I've already done all 3 coasters that I can do in Legoland in the first 50 minutes. But I did get the combo ticket so I can go over to Peppa Pig Land and get that coaster credit too. And a Lego Christmas tree. Wonder if those are even working lights since they're never open in the dark. A truck made out of Legos. And the gardens are closed after Hurricane Ian. But get a little peek of it from here. Here in Ninja World, it's their version of a shooting dark ride, except instead of like little laser gun things, you just karate chop. They have little sensors and you wave your hand above it and that's how you shoot at whatever we're shooting at to earn points. I got 130,000, which I guess was pretty good, especially considering it was my first time ever doing it. And it looks like that dark ride can definitely hold a lot of people in the queue. I just walked right on, but boy, there are a lot of rooms in there. The signs talk about like a 60-minute wait from this point when I was halfway through. Here they come! Wow! Show them your appreciation as they pass! And Lost Kingdom Adventure is a shooting dark ride. You have the karate ninja thing that's sort of like it, but this is a traditional. You got the laser guns, kind of in the lines of Boo Blasters at the Cedar Fair parks, and it's pretty good. Usually not really my kind of ride, but I'll get on them if there's no wait, and there was no wait. I walked right on. And of course, you know, they would have to have a Lego movie section. And Masters of Flight, I don't know what that is. Masters of Flight, that was really cool. That was like soaring at Disneyland and Disney World. Except here, it's a 5-minute wait. You just walk right on. So I would say that is definitely the best ride at the park. So yes, I did buy the combo ticket to get into here too. Even though I know nothing about Peppa Pig, still, I'll go check it out. And there's a coaster credit. And here is the roller coaster. I gotta find the entrance. I think I've made a lap around the whole place. I seem to remember there is some theming in here. Watching Coaster Studios. What do we got here? I like it. If you ride in the back, you actually feel a little bit of force in these helixes. I rode it in the back and the front. I'd say the back is more intense, if you want to call it that, but probably if you want the mildest ride, probably the middle, but front would probably be okay too. Saw some really small children that are just like barely above the height requirement, which I think is 36 inches that we're riding. This is the best non-E&F miler kiddie coaster I've ever ridden. This is better than most of those, actually. Though there are a few E&F miler kiddie coasters that really have stood out, that were great. And I don't even know if you'd call this a kiddie coaster. You might consider this more of a junior coaster. Really well done. And I gotta say, as far as the employees go, these have got to be the friendliest employees I have seen at any amusement park. Now this is like Silver Dollar City level friendliness of the employees here and at Legoland. Yeah, they might even top Silver Dollar City in that department. You got the tire lift hill. You got tight helixes. Here we go. So yeah, the back takes that helix a lot faster. Then you get that boost there on the straight track to get up and over that. The back takes that helix faster than the front also. And you get to go around twice. You're gonna come here, you might as well go to both places. Especially if you gotta pay for parking, 25 bucks. So I did a discount a company discount that you get through your ACE membership. And that was, with taxes and fees, about $105 for Legoland and Peppa Pig Land combo ticket. And then you add on the $25 parking fee, that's $130 to get the 4 coaster credits that are open. If you are lucky enough to have every coaster open, you can get 5 coaster credits. That's still gonna be over $25 a coaster credit. This is over $30 a coaster credit for me, but you know what? That's not just about the credits at these parks, especially Legoland. There is so much more to do than just get coaster credits. So I definitely recommend this place highly for if you've got kids with you, especially if they are fans of Legos or whatever Peppa Pig is, I don't know. But for you thrill seekers, if you need a more low-key day where you're not riding big thrills, if you've had a lot of days of riding big thrills in a row and you need a break from that, need to go to a milder park, this is a really good one in the area to do. Especially if you come here on a school day, you're not gonna have lines like you will at Disney, because Disney would also be a day like that, but the problem is that they get such long lines there. You're not gonna get the long lines here. Not on school days. Coming in from the parking lot, it's off to the right. Then you got Legoland off this way. It's very interesting that they made that a completely separate gate, to the point that they even need separate security for it. I'll head back into Legoland. I like the look of their hotel. It's very well done. I'm not a big Lego person, so didn't think I would enjoy this as much as I did. Luxor and the Excalibur, stayed at both of those. Now where's the roller coaster that goes around the New York Hotel? Oh, they do dolphin shows at the Mirage? Where's Coney Island? I know that's in Brooklyn. Chrysler Building. And I've already walked around Statue of Liberty. And again, part of San Francisco here. That's I believe that's Coit Tower. Like the center of the screen. Golden Gate Bridge. Pier 39 with the sea lions that are always on there. You hit the button and the sea lion starts spitting out water. It does get noisy. I've been there. I've walked out on the Golden Gate Bridge and driven across it. And that's it from Legoland, a park that is better than Disney. I had a much better time here than I would have at any Disney park. And really, it's because of the crowds. You don't have crowds here, while at Disney, it's just horrible. No matter what day you go, every day of the year. While here, come on a school day, no lines, you can get so much done, it's great. Not all of their rides are to Disney level, maybe, but it's still more fun, just because of the lack of crowds. Now, if I had these kind of crowds at Disney Park, then sure, Disney's better. The only problem is, of course, that you're paying almost as much to come here as you would pay to go to Disney. So was it worth the $130? Well, maybe not, but you know what? Every once in a while, it's not bad to do something like that. Especially for a place I've never been to before. So in that sense, I guess it was worth it. I certainly have a much better time at SeaWorld or Busch Gardens, but kind of needed a break from the extreme rides today. So this was just perfect for today.